Hello friends, today we are going to learn about the topic mobile cloud computing definition and architecture. In this, we are going to discuss about what mobile cloud computing is and what is the architecture on which it is based on. Mobile cloud computing definition and architecture. What mobile cloud computing is? The term mobile cloud computing was introduced not long after the concept of cloud computing. That means as soon as the cloud computing came into existing, mobile cloud computing was also there, or the research for mobile cloud computing began. It has been attracting the attentions of entrepreneurs as well as a profitable business option that reduces the development and running cost of mobile applications. That means it is cost effective. Then, of mobile users as a new technology to achieve rich experience of a variety of mobile services at low cost, and of researchers as a promising solution for green IT, which means that this mobile cloud computing is serving the purpose. That means it is cost effective as well as it gives the users of the mobile devices a rich experience with which they can access a lot more things as compared to the earlier. Mobile cloud computing is a technology in which we can access the cloud remotely with the help of mobile devices, that means like mobile phones, tablets, laptops, etc. The devices which can be mobile or moved from one place to another conveniently. Internet connection and mobile phone both are necessary. In mobile cloud computing, the customer can access data anytime and from anywhere very easily. It offers many business opportunities for the mobile network operators along with the cloud providers. The goal of mobile cloud computing is to allow the access of cloud from the mobile phone by providing the excellent experience to the customers and to promote it. Mobile cloud computing is economical and it saves time too. It is economical because the platforms are based on pay as you go principle, which is the cloud computing principle in which you only pay the amount which is required or the amount which is used. That means the services which you use, the amount of services which we are using, we are going to pay only for that thing. So this is there in mobile cloud computing as well. It is a package that contains the combination of cloud technology, mobile computing, and wireless network. That means mobile cloud computing is also the combination of other techniques or technology, that is cloud computing, mobile computing, and wireless technology. Then this combinational package brings enormous computational resources to the cell phone users, network operators, as well as cloud technology providers. Another aim of mobile cloud computing is to enable rich mobile execution on mobile devices, which will be enriched with the best user experience, that is user interface, the UI which we are getting, or the user which interacts with the help of this user interface or UI. Mobile cloud computing at its simplest refers to an infrastructure where both the data storage and data processing happens outside of the mobile device. That means in which device or in the device in which we are accessing or working, or the end user is working using that application, but its storage, that means the data storage for that application and the data processing for that application will not be done in that device. Instead, it will be done in the cloud server. Mobile cloud applications move the computing power and data storage away from mobile phones and into the cloud, bringing applications and mobile computing to not just smartphone users but a much broader range of mobile subscribers. Mobile cloud computing is a new paradigm for mobile applications whereby the data processing and storage are moved from the mobile device to powerful and centralized computing platforms located in the cloud, thus increasing the processing and efficiency of the mobile devices and applications as well. These centralized applications are then accessed over the wireless connections based on a thin native client or web browser on the mobile devices. Alternatively, mobile cloud computing can be defined as a combination of mobile web and cloud computing, which is the most popular tool for mobile users to access applications and services on the internet. Briefly, mobile cloud computing provides mobile users with the data processing and storage services in the cloud. The mobile devices do not need a powerful configuration. Example, the CPU speed and memory capacity should not be that powerful as it is required in the cloud computing devices or the servers, because all the complicated computing modules can be processed in the clouds. The architecture of mobile cloud computing. Mobile cloud computing works on the computational augmentation approach, which is executed remotely rather than executing on the device. With the help of computational augmentation, the mobile device can use the computational resource of varied cloud based resources. Mobile cloud computing, it consists of four types of cloud based resources. They are distant in mobile cloud, proximate mobile computing, proximate in mobile computing entities, and hybrid cloud. Big companies such as Amazon are in the distance in mobile groups, whereas small scale organizations are member of proximate immobile computing entities. From the concept of mobile cloud computing, the general architecture of mobile cloud computing can be shown in the figure. In figure which we will be discussing about the architecture of mobile cloud, mobile devices are connected to the mobile networks via base stations. Example, base transceiver station, access point, or the satellite that establish the control and connections called as air links and functional interfaces between the networks and mobile devices. Mobile users requests and informations, example id and location, are transmitted to the central processors that are connected to the servers providing mobile network services. Mobile network operators can provide services to mobile users as authentication, authorization, and accounting based on the home agent and subscribers' data stored in databases. After that, the subscribers' requests are delivered to a cloud through the internet. In cloud, cloud controllers process the request to provide mobile users with the corresponding cloud services. Now, these services are developed with the concepts of utility computing, virtualization, and service oriented architecture. Example, web application and database servers. This is the example for mobile architecture. We have this internet service providers, network operators, mobile users, and application service providers. Now, this application service providers interact with the application server, and this application server goes or interacts with this particular cloud controller data center. Again, here it is in cloud B, and data center here it is in cloud A. It also has one cloud controller. So these cloud controllers interact with this application server, and this is your cloud computing model. Now this data center owners or cloud service providers comes here into the cloud computing. Now this interact with the internet because internet is required for mobile cloud computing whenever we want to access those data. Then this mobile network B, mobile network A, it has its own servers, databases, then central processing units. These are mobile network services. Then with the help of this satellite access points or BTS, it is delivered to those mobile devices of the end users or the clients. Then the details of cloud architecture could be different in different contexts. For example, a four-layer architecture is explained to compare cloud computing with grid computing. Alternatively, a service-oriented architecture called Anika is introduced to enable developers to build Microsoft .NET applications with the support of application programming interfaces, that is APIs, and multiple programming models presents an architecture for creating market oriented clouds and proposes an architecture for web delivered business services. The architecture below is commonly used to demonstrate the effectiveness of the cloud computing model in terms of meeting the user's requirements. So, the four-layer architecture here is data centers, then infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, and software as a service. The example for infrastructure as a service could be EC2, S3, then platform as a service could be Google App Engine, Microsoft Azure, then software as a service could be Microsoft's Live Mesh. Generally, a cloud computing is large scale distributed network system implemented based on a number of servers in data centers. The cloud services are generally classified based on a layer concept. In the upper layers of this paradigm, infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, and software as a service are stacked. Now, the data center layers in mobile cloud computing model. This layer provides the hardware facility and infrastructure for the clouds. In data center layer, a number of servers are linked with high speed networks to provide services for the customers. Typically, data centers are built in less populated places with a high power supply stability and a low risk of disaster. Infrastructure as a service. Infrastructure as a service is built on top of the data center layer. Infrastructure as a service enables the provision of storage, hardware, servers, and networking components. The client typically pays on pay per use basis. Thus, clients can save cost as the payment is only based on how much resource they really use. Infrastructure can be expanded or shrunk dynamically as needed. The examples of infrastructure as a service are Amazon Elastic Compute Cloud or Cloud Compute and Simple Storage Service S3, that means EC2 and S3. Then platform as a service. Platform as a service offers an advanced integrated environment for building, testing and deploying customs applications. The examples of platform as a service are Google App Engine, Microsoft Azure, Amazon MapReduce or Simple Storage Services S3. Then comes software as a service. Software as a service supports a software distribution with specific requirements. In this layer, the users can access an application and information remotely via the internet and pay only for what they use. Salesforce is one of the pioneers in providing this service model. Microsoft's Live Mesh also allows sharing files and folders across multiple devices simultaneously. See, we all have known about infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, and software as a service. These are the service models, major, or you could say the basic service models in cloud computing. Now, they are layered over data center layers. This whole thing is considered as mobile cloud computing service model, or this service model or service layers interact in mobile cloud computing models also. Although the cloud computing architecture can be divided into four layers, it does not mean that the top layer must be built on the layer directly below it. That means the sequence is not necessary or compulsory. For example, the software as a service application can be deployed directly on infrastructure as a service instead of platform as a service. Also, some services can be considered as part of more than one layer. For example, data storage service can be viewed as either in infrastructure as a service or platform as a service. Given this architectural model, the users can use the services flexibly and efficiently. Now, why choosing mobile cloud computing? It is because of the rapid development. The first thing, cloud companies are developing mobile applications which are helping customers on the daily basis. These applications come up with upgrades which continuously improve the performance of the applications. As companies are improving their applications regularly, this leads to the fact that there is a rapid development in mobile cloud computing. Second point is it is flexible. The application builds are greater reach and flexible. That means they can reach, or they had a wide reach amongst the mobile devices or consumers. There are a variety of development approaches and devices which supported by mobile cloud computing. In mobile cloud computing, the customers can select the services which required for their business, which makes it more flexible. That means as per the requirement they can choose the application, and they need not to have a complete bunch of application for single requirement. Then comes secure. Mobile cloud computing is reliable and set backs up all the data in the cloud and keeps it secure. That backed up can retrieve anytime in a secure manner. These applications protect by a password so that if mobile is lost or stolen, the cloud does not face any risk. From one phone to another, the process is very easy and no data is lost. Now, how to support mobile cloud computing? First one is hosting services. To leverage mobile cloud computing, clients surrender a certain amount of control in the operating system for the promise of fewer configuration issues. It is one of the best ways to leverage the cloud. Then comes functionality outsourcing. Tasks such as video indexing and speech recognition offshore to the cloud, leaving less intensive tasks to be executed on the phone itself. Then comes web analytics. In web analytics, the company gathers information and analyzes it for the product enhancement and application upgrades. The company continuously puts efforts to make their products better and make their mobile application to capture, store, and render information about the interface of the user. Then comes hardware augmentation. A clone of mobile software creates which further enhanced to support high level application which was not previously possible because of its computational capacity. Mobile cloud is integrating a lot and it is helping many companies generating high and hardware is expensive and mobile cloud eliminates the cost of it. With the help of mobile cloud, the efforts are saved and the work is done in the time limit. Cloud computing is stretch to reduce the maintenance cost and enhance data safety and privacy. In mobile cloud, reducing resource consumption achieved by programming architecture and supporting cloud and mashup. This lead to the fact that future generation of mobile application is highly dependent on the cloud. Thank you.